3 members on one side, 5 on the other. Still, I don't like those odds.
Oh, no. And the 5 you're talking are just not 5, guys. You're talking Warlord, Power and Glory, Rick Martel, Ted DiBiase. What does that say? What's that button say?
For the grand finale,
yes, I am involved. That's the only way we could have told.
Introducing first, the model, Rick Martel.
Here they come.
This is what it's all boiled down to, the grand finale, the match of survival. It's going to be something.
It's going to be something. Listen, these guys are both working their butts off, and they made it this far. Can you imagine what this match is going to be like? I mean, don't stop now, guys. Give it your look at him. He ain't going to give it his all.
The Warlord.
This is going to be one vicious finale. You want to take any bets on it here?
No, I don't think so, Rod. The precedent was made and set, first time ever in the history of the World Wrestling Federation that an entire team, Rod, made it.
And that was the visionary. Was it not?
Absolutely.
Everybody's
Martel, Power and Glory, the Warlord, the whole team.
Accompanied.
Now you see what you got in there is you got a team that is used now to functioning as a team. Where now check out the Warrior, Hogan and Santana. Now the Warrior and Hogan ain't always got a lot. Tito Santana's a straight up man. On the other side, you got a team that has already won as a team and set history. And then you got Ted DiBiase, who's no slouch at anything. I don't know. It's looking kind of ugly.
Well, you know what happened at the last Survivor Series, Hot Rod, and what happened at WrestleMania between the Hulkster.
Hey, there's no good blood, I don't think, between the Warrior and the Hulkster, but they both are jam-up men, and they're not about to let anybody down. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
You know, you gotta know the guy's gonna be there for the tag, but let's quit guessing. Let's see.
This capacity crowd here in the Hartford Civic Center on its feet once again. They have gone strictly bananas.
Boy, that DiBiase, Martel, Power, Glory look like the Keating Five, man. Look at them suckers. Slippery.
Introducing Tito.
And a standing ovation for this gentleman, and rightly so.
One of the best, Tito Santana. And just as a man outside the ring and inside the ring, a true stand-up gentleman.
Talk about team player, he's the best.
Absolutely. No doubt about it in my mind whatsoever. And if there ain't no doubt in my mind, there ain't no doubt.
Here we go.
And the final member of the team, the World Wrestling Federation champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
Is set for the grand finale, the match of survival. Look at that look on the Ultimate Warrior's face, Conrad.
Nasty.
I don't like the look on you. Are you going to make it?
I don't know.
I don't know whether you're going to survive this or not.
I haven't been in the ring and I'm dying. I can't imagine what these guys feel like. I do care, but in the same vein, I don't care who wins this in a sense, because I think it's been proved tonight I've never seen greater men in one building in my life. Here we go!
It's underway, and we're off to a rapid
Holy
start.
cow! Oh, that was an upset. That was an upset.
Warlord is out of there.
They didn't expect to come on that fast.
Power slam.
Notice
By Roma, well done.
what we said earlier about taking your time and not wasting your moves. I think these guys have realized it by now. This is second time round. They got to save that energy.
I think DiBiase might have panicked a little bit there, Hot Rod, when he saw the Warlord get brushed out of there in less less than a minute.
I would too.
He said, let me in here. Let me control this thing a little bit.
Yes, let's get control. And you do have two team captains in there. Martel, and one that just went down, DiBiase.
Tito Santana, house of fire here. Big backdrop. Tito giving the sign for the flying forearm.
Oh!
He missed it. DiBiase, very clever, very cagey.
Boy, Tito was coming fast, too.
Ducks underneath the close line, look out. Knocked the wind right out of Santana, and he's been eliminated.
Well, he had a handful of hair there, but hey, this is Survivor. Says money can't buy me, baby.
Hulkster right after the $1 Million Man. Sets him up with an Irish whip and follows him right in. Warrior obliging with the boot. Oh, Hulkster caught that one right on the jaw. Tag made to Hercules.
I believe Hercules probably being the most powerful man on their team right now. And wisely them tagging him because you need to put a powerful man against Hogan to wear him down. And wearing him down he is. Now who are they going to tag? Look, smart tagging. They tag the powerful man to knock him down. They tag the agility to get the job done.
Whoa. What a shot off the top turnbuckle by Roma.
Now who are they going to tag? Watch them. This team has got their stuff together now. Where Hogan and Warrior, I don't know, kind of like oil and water here a little bit. Who did they tag? Martel. So we got a little bit of butterball in the ring now.
Boy, they're going to work on that kidney area of the Hulkster. Obviously feeling that he took some tremendous punishment there earlier on in the evening, Conrad.
Yes, and now my guess would be, that was my guess, is tagging Hercules come in here, do some damage, probably tag DiBiase. DiBiase is one of the best at putting finishes on a man, finishing holds that can wear a man down to where he can pin him. Smart tag team work on their part right now.
Hulkster needs to get over there and make a tag.
He needs to stop for a sandwich, do something, brother. Come on. Oh, but then again, look at the odds. It's easy to sit back and criticize. It's another thing to get in there and get it done. We're looking at survivors, man.
And how many times did we see the Hulkster get it done, Hot Rod?
A lot of times.
Warrior with his hands outstretched, but the Hulkster not even looking in that direction. As you predicted, he's in there.
Yeah, now he'll cover him. There he goes. Boy, referee a little slow with the count there.
Referee a little bit out of position.
But hey, the officials have done a great job tonight.
Well, they certainly have.
Yeah, that'll get you a little tired too, trying to control gorillas, you know. Like just throwing marshmallows, feed him with the zoo. There he goes. Oh! Oof.
Tried to hook the leg, but the Hulkster's so big and powerful. You've got to have him in a more compromising position than that, Rod.
So they tag the guy with the most power again. Say, hey, wear the guy down a little bit. Oh, they're coming alive.
Hulkster taking tremendous punishment here. Suplex, no.
They're going for it. He's going to tag his partner. Oh, no.
Uh-oh, here it comes. They nailed it! Oh, he is... Roma didn't get it done!
Right. Look at that!
Roma did not get the job done!
Cover! 2, 3!
He's out of there!
He got him! Life continues!
And look at the model rushed in there with a vengeance.
What are we down
Keeping
to?
the pressure on.
What are we down to? What, 3 against 2?
You got it. There's the tag! The Warrior on fire here!
to go for the pin.
Big backdrop of beauty.
Cover him. Cover the opponent in the ring.
Settle down, Ron. Oh, I know you're getting excited. Everybody's getting excited.
I love it. Good move, good move.
Ultimate Warrior really doing a number here on the model.
Come on, you don't waste your energy though. You gotta cover him. Cover him now.
Made the tag to the Hulkster. Obviously, the Hulkster asked for it.
And here he comes.
Irish whip by the big guy.
Oh.
Blind step boot. Model looking for somewhere to hide, but he didn't find it.
And the count's on. 2, 3. Oh, your little face.
He doesn't want any more of it.
You chicken.
What a coward.
You chicken. To
The
come
model,
this
Rick
far.
Martel, has been counted out.
Well, there's a team guy for you, Hot Rod.
Yeah, a real guy to have for your captain. I guess he had a vision, huh? Like, I better get the hell out of here. I'm getting killed. I'll come back another day when I can sneak one in.
I think DiBiase wants his money back if he gave him any.
I hope he did give him money, man. I'd like to see DiBiase get cheated for a change. But again, DiBiase being in the man of I believe he's the best man to put finish holds on right now. They got strength in there with Hercules.
Oh, Hulkster followed him right in. A clothesline and a beauty. Look at that look of determination. Hulkster pulling out all the stops here. DiBiase for the ride. Hercules wasn't paying attention. He is now.
He hits. Oh,
The big boot.
he's going for it.
Ropes. He nailed him.
1, 2. He got
He
it.
got him.
Oh, he's going for it. Tag.
Makes the tag to the Warrior.
Come on, boys. Now's the
Warrior against the final remaining member, Hercules. And the Ultimate Warrior's on fire. Hooks the leg. It's over.
We have a surviving team.
Here are the winning survivors, Hulk Hogan, and the World Wrestling Federation champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
Hulkster and the Ultimate Warrior, the sole surviving team. And look at the Hulkster hold the rope open.
That's nice. That's nice.
Warrior says no. Let me hold it open for you.
Wow, okay. I guess so, but hey, the Survivor Series is finished. This is a surviving team. Let's not forget, tomorrow it's every dog face for himself again.
Take a look. Take a good look. The two greatest professional athletes in the world today.